very common question is what happened with the whole split in season 1? And we do plan to answer that.
Yes.
I feel like maybe that question we do answer on the free show.
Yeah, I'm fine with doing that.
You know?
I feel like listeners, people deserve to know to a degree.
Right. To a
The
degree.
truth.
And I don't know exactly how we're going to word this. We're going to try to kind of piece it together.
Yeah.
As a team.
Yeah. Puzzle it.
Yeah, kind of puzzle it together in a way that is not accusatory.
Yeah, I don't want to come off as attacking anybody.
Right. So, also, listeners, no names will be used. Just, to lay out the groundwork here, because obviously this is a very sensitive subject still. Almost 2 or 3 years later, there's still a lot there. People are still asking questions. Like I think even still to this day, if you search the encounter table, like on TikTok, one of the top results is like the encounter table drama or the encounter table Jordan and Otto leave. Yeah, things like that. Yeah. So obviously people do want to know this thing.
Yeah.
So where do we begin?
There were some valid reasons for that, and that was one of the things that I wanted to touch on in this interview was my problem. So I was really struggling mentally at the time, and I was using alcohol as a big coping tool for that. So I was showing up to podcasts, work meetings and stuff intoxicated, which obviously I know now is extremely wrong to do. Obviously it puts you guys in multiple uncomfortable positions. I mean, I would be uncomfortable. So I do apologize to you guys for that. I've since sober and going to therapy and doing all of the things to try to better myself as a person, not only for me, but like for my marriage and friendships. I feel like there's been a lot of growth that's been done in the past 2 or 3 years that people just haven't seen because I mean, we stepped out of the spotlight, if you will.
Right. Yeah, you pretty much disconnected from the internet.
Yes.
May I say something about the alcohol issue?
Yes. I will not. My feelings will not be hurt.
I don't think what I'll say will hurt your feelings.
Okay.
I understand that at a certain point when the money started getting real, I really pushed for us to turn this into like a purely professional like business venture, which I think is antithetical to the reason that we've become as successful as we are. Because I think the biggest key to what made us successful was that we aren't a bunch of like professional voice actors and screenwriters and like people who work in the industry. We're just some friends who are playing D&D, and one of us knows how to edit. So he puts together the episode. Like that's the appeal of the encounter table. At least a major appeal from what I can tell.
Yeah.
So truthfully, I don't see something wrong with having a beer during a record,
Yeah.
Maybe having a little bit of like a buzz or whatever. Like
my problem was I couldn't stop once I started.
Right. And I get that. I do. Like I've struggled with addiction. You know this. We've spoken about it privately before.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of family members who have struggled with addiction, grew up around that. So I do understand the like it's the classic adage of like, yeah, a beer is fine for you,
Yeah.
but one beer is not okay for an alcoholic.
Mm-mm.
Um and I totally understand that. But I think that it was extremely hypocritical of the cast to turn and ostracize you, myself included. You know, I'm not ridding myself of any blame here, because people would like have an edible before a record. You know, like I
Yeah.
myself would have a beer or two during a record. Like that
Mm-hmm.
was pretty common. Um, so the way that you were treated for that was very unfairly, and for that I would like to apologize.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate that.
But I'm going to
I
apologize again, because I'm not done here.
okay.
Uh,
Which listener, he has apologized. I cannot tell you how many times since we reconnected last summer, and we'll probably get into that later about how we reconnected because it's kind of funny.
oh, absolutely, we will. We will. Um, but also, you know, I told myself I was not going to get emotional before this record, but I saw a friend who was hurting very badly, um, and struggling with something that I've struggled against. So I should have been someone to extend empathy, and when I realized what you were struggling with, my first move should have been to try to help or to get you help, not to light the torches and sharpen the pitchforks, so to speak. And that was just wrong. You know, you made the joke that I've apologized to you and Otto a lot since we got back in contact. I think part of why I kind of can't stop apologizing is it's damn near impossible to forgive myself for the role I played in that. So for that, I am sorry as well.
Well, thank you. I wish I could give you a hug through the screen.
We're about 3,000 miles away from each other. But yeah, that I would like that to be publicly acknowledged. But let's just say there were it was almost like a cloud of people and things being said in my ear. Lots of different people, lots of different things, some contradictory, some not. And it did definitely cloud my judgment. It did. And
I feel like that's human, though. Like that would cloud my judgment.
Yeah. It's also why I keep my circle very small now.
Same.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it does. It makes decision making very difficult. At the beginning, I just wanted to play a game with friends and record it, and you know, edit it together and put a show out there and kind of like throw our names in the ring with some of these bigger shows that
Yeah.
I was a big fan of. Or not, I was a big fan. I still am a big fan of things like Dungeons and Daddies and
Yeah.
Dimension 20 and these like big, very fun shows. That's what I wanted to do, you know? And it's really crazy how how things like online popularity and a little bit of money here and there can corrupt so much.
It really, really can.
Yeah. And I mean, that's part of why we made the decision with this season to record the whole season before we ever put out episode 1.
Yeah.
Because in a way that keeps this level of separation from us constantly being plugged in to this massive online space.
Yeah.
There has to be something unhealthy about doing something as vulnerable as, role playing, even with like the silly shit that we do. But to open up and like let a part of yourself be seen, like a deep part of yourself be seen.
Yeah.
And then you post it to 100,000 people a month. Some months 250,000 people, and get their immediate feedback.
Yeah.
There's something that has to be so not okay with doing that. And when you have that constant feedback loop with that many people for years.
Yeah, because you guys, I mean, season 1 lasted a long time.
Yeah, like 3 years. I think 3.5 years. It's it takes a toll, but it is crazy how all of that can deteriorate friendships.
Yeah.
And instill a paranoia in you. Surrounding your friends.
Yeah. I feel like with season 2, we've really made it a priority to just be a group of friends hanging out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Helping each other behind the scenes. Communication has been open and amazing with everyone, and everyone's in the loop and everyone's helping out, and it's been amazing.
I totally agree. Because I do remember in season 1, I was very scared to take the wheel, so to speak. It's like I started the show and then I was like, okay, everything is up. It's a democracy. Every single move I make for the show is going to be a vote. And it's like that causes fights.
Yeah.
And there came a time where I was like, okay, that can't be what this is. Like, I just have to take the wheel. And what's funny is I had multiple of cast members, you included, being like, dude, you're the boss. Just be the boss. Like, that's all we want is for you to be the boss. And I think it was you that I even told, like, I do not want to upset anyone. And you were like, you'll upset me if you don't just fucking lead us. And I was like, okay, fine.
Sorry, I can be kind of blunt sometimes.
But that's what I needed.
Yeah, that's fair.
That I needed to hear that, because now I'm much older,
Yes.
Damn, monk. But like,
Yeah.
I see that now.
Yeah.
And it's like the things that can be up for a vote, we talk about as a team.
Yeah.
But the things that are like, it would just slow us down or cause fights, I make those calls and then I fill everyone in on what's happening. And that's, that's been very healthy for us, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because we have such a distinct schedule now.
Mm-hmm.
Or not schedule, structure.
Yeah.
And like how each of us work.
So I guess that kind of goes into what my role is on the encounter table.
I'm glad you picked up the segue I was putting down.
I am actually the vice president. Surprise, everybody. I didn't see it coming either.
What?
Vice president and social media manager. So yes, it has been me behind the TikToks and the reels and the teasing posts. And yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I love connecting with everybody, reading your comments, like being able to bring joy to people makes me happy. So
Hell yeah.